Welcome back. Today we are diving into a classic topic in software development history, the battle between Git and SVN. If you have ever wondered why Git became the industry standard and why SVN fell behind, this video is for you. We will break down the key technical differences between centralized and distributed version control systems. First, let us quickly define what version control is. Imagine it as a time machine for your code. It records changes to a file or set of files over time, allowing you to recall specific versions later. If you make a mistake, you can simply revert to an earlier state. It is an essential tool for any developer, whether working alone or in a team. In the left corner, we have SVN or Subversion. Released in the year 2000, it operates on a centralized model and was the dominant standard for many years. In the right corner, we have Git. Released in 2005, it introduced a distributed model that revolutionized how developers collaborate. Let us see how they differ fundamentally. SVN uses a centralized version control model. This means there is a single server that contains all the versioned files and the history of changes. Developers work on their local machines, but to commit changes or view history, they must communicate with this central server. The server is the single source of truth. Git, on the other hand, is a distributed version control system. In this model, clients do not just check out the latest snapshot of the files, they fully mirror the repository. Every developer has a complete copy of the entire project history on their local machine. The server is just another copy, often used for synchronization, but it is not strictly required for daily work. This architectural difference leads to massive practical implications. The first is offline capability. With SVN, if you lose your internet connection or the server goes down, you are stuck. You cannot commit, you cannot view history. With Git, you can do almost everything offline. You can commit changes, view logs, and create branches, all without a network connection. The second major difference is branching. In SVN, creating a branch involves copying the entire directory structure on the server. It is heavy, slow, and takes up space. In Git, a branch is simply a lightweight movable pointer to a commit. It is instantaneous and takes up almost no space. This makes branching and merging a core part of the Git workflow. Performance is another area where Git shines. Because SVN requires network communication for many operations, it can feel sluggish. Git performs most operations locally on your hard drive, making it blazing fast. Calculating a difference between versions or switching branches happens almost instantly. Git is also built with integrity in mind. Everything in Git is checksummed using an algorithm called SVN before it is stored. This means it is impossible to change the contents of any file or directory without Git knowing about it. You get a guarantee that your project history has not been corrupted. So, why did Git win? It was a combination of factors. The distributed nature matched the needs of the open-source community perfectly. The speed and safety were superior. And significantly, the rise of GitHub provided a social coding platform that made using Git accessible and fun, effectively becoming the resume for modern developers. To summarize, SVN keeps history only on the server, while Git keeps it everywhere. SVN requires a connection for most tasks, whereas Git works offline. SVN branching is heavy, while Git branching is lightweight. And finally, Git offers better redundancy since every clone is a full backup of the repository. Thank you for watching. Understanding these tools helps us appreciate the modern workflow we often take for granted. If you found this comparison helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more developer tool deep dives. See you in the next video.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.